Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida, man. Please, I need y'all to bear with me for these videos. We got two very short videos you're gonna watch, and it's just gonna show something that I mentioned in one of my previous videos, but we don't check cops when they're out here behaving like tyrants. The tyranny just grows and becomes more violent and more dangerous. Before I talk y'all head off, man, we're gonna get to these videos. If you're new here, man, we watch the video. Usually it's just one, and then I talk about it on the back end. So if all you want to see is the videos, you're free to leave when that's over with. But they got some bush going on, man, and we need to take a look at it and probably discuss it. So let's do that right now.
Criminal charges against a mother and her two teenage daughters have now been dropped after video from the arresting officer's body cam has now surfaced. That mother had actually called for the police, but the officer challenged her, then moved in to detain her. Tonight, ABC's Philip Mena with the new video.
So what's going on with you?
When Jacqueline Craig called the Fort Worth police to report her neighbor choked her 8-year-old son after catching him littering, she got this response from arriving officer William Martin.
Well, why don't you teach your son not to litter?
It doesn't matter if he did or didn't. It doesn't give him the right to put his hands on it.
Why not?
Because he don't? It don't? What you mean?
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you just pissed me off telling me what I teach my kids and what I don't.
If you keep yelling at me, you're going to piss me off and I'm going to take you to jail.
Okay, okay.
When Craig's daughter tries to intervene,
You're under arrest.
Martin throws both of them to the ground. Recordings of the incident surfaced online last month, but these body cam images were obtained and released today by New York Daily News reporter and activist Sean King, not by police, who would not comment on the video. Late today, Fort Worth's police chief dropping all charges against Craig and her two daughters.
We have to recognize when we do something that's maybe legal, but may not be the right thing to do.
Representatives for the family say that's not enough.
What we're calling the community to do at this point is continue to put pressure on Chief Fitzgerald to fire this officer.
David, Officer Martin was disciplined for 10 days, but is still off the beat to undergo more training. And that neighbor, he was issued a citation today for assault, more than a month after Craig called police. David?
Philip Mena with us tonight. Philip, thank you.
And this morning, calls continue for the removal of a Fort Worth police officer that was recently involved in a shooting.
The officer was off duty when he shot a man who he claimed was trying to ram him with his vehicle after a hit and run. And our Lacey Beasley now joins us live from Fort Worth. And Lacey, this particular officer is someone who people may have heard of before. Good morning.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Carmen and Madison. His name is Officer William Martin. Some of you may remember a video that circulated back in 2016 regarding the arrest of Jacqueline Craig. Now, even 8 years later, some people are still calling for his resignation. Now, last week, we learned a Fort Worth police officer was involved in what was reported as a hit and run that then escalated to a shooting. We learned afterwards from City Councilman Chris Nettles that it was, in fact, Officer William Martin. The driver was shot multiple times but is expected to be okay. Now, at a City Council meeting last night, multiple people called for Martin's removal.
William Martin is one of the cops that should have been fired. There is no reason why Martin should continue to work for the Fort Worth Police Department. He is a menace to our society.
Going back to that situation back in 2016, video circulated of this woman, Jacqueline Craig, calling 911 to report a neighbor attacking her child. Officer Martin responded and detained her. She sued the city for excessive force and was awarded $150,000 for Martin's actions that day. Martin was suspended for 10 days but kept his job. Now, Martin has since been placed on administrative leave, meaning he's on desk duty. His badge and his gun have been taken away. Fort Worth police say that this is still an ongoing investigation and we're still reaching out with questions, especially if that other driver was armed. Carmen, Madison.
I'm going to start saying I'm investigating police, because that's honestly what the hell I be doing. I be policing them too, but I'm for some reason at this very moment, I like the sound of investigating them when I'm policing them. If what you wanted to see was the videos only, that is over with. It will be just me talking from now on, guys. Real quick, you know what I mean, just secret reveal. I'm going to be transparent here. I recorded this video like 4 or 5 times today, and it just never felt right. So I'm always confused. When do you follow that little voice in your head we call intuition, and when do you just be like, nah, you're just being paranoid? It's crazy, but I can tell you now I feel better about it. so much going on in these two videos that I want to discuss. But before I forget it, I want to go ahead and say this, man. The point that I want to make is when we don't stop tyrant officers, which all of them are gangbangers, but some of them are physically violent tyrants, and then some of them just cover for them. And it's all the same crime, because if we were to commit a crime together, that's exactly how they were writing in their books while they're prosecuting us. But when we don't stop these physically violent tyrants, or all of them, I'm going to group them together. When we don't stop them, man, their tyranny just grows. It's fertilized, you know what I mean, by things like, we know, qualified immunity and public support and the backing that they get all the way up to the highest ranks of our government. And it just continues to grow. And that's how we get these guys, you know what I mean, for who, in one instance, a few years ago, he's beating up a family in the neighborhood who called the American government for help. And then the next thing you know, a few years later, he's literally shooting at innocent American citizens. And that's the point that I want to make, guys. Always know who these cowards are, no matter who they are presented as, and no matter who they present themselves as. And then always be on guard. You know, be aware, not living a paranoid life, but be aware, man, for yourself and for others involved. So now let me break down why the hell I'm saying this, fam. The gentleman at the end of the video said he's a menace to society. I mean, while that is, disrespectful to that very classic movie that highlighted the lives that African Americans live in America, and sometimes the violence that we reap upon ourselves, I ain't scared to talk about none of that shit. So when I start talking about other shit, don't get offended, because I talk about my people too. But like I said, that's disrespectful to that movie's name, but I think that's very accurate, man, that we need to start calling these cops this. They are menaces to society. And going back to the civil rights activist guy, he's like, man, I need more people to continue calling for calling for the chief to fire this gang banging thug. Yeah, yes. But for me, too many times that has been where the conversation has ended. For my people, black people, and even now that all of us are Negroes, for Americans. And maybe in other countries where people are being, terrorized by the government as well, the conversation, that seems to be a certain demographic among the resistors. Can I call us that, since we're going to call the cops menaces to society? Can I call us the resistors or the resistance? So it sounds like, romanticized, some kind of heroic shit. I don't know. But I think there's a segment of us that just always thinks these things can be handled by conversation verbally. I mean, I'm a Christian, man. I can get into turning the other cheek and how Jesus went as a lamb to the slaughter, trusting the one who judges righteously. We can get into all that. We can unpack it, man. We can bury this thing on up. But just on a practical level, man, I'm going to keep using this example until I get another epiphany about I should change it. They're coming to kill us now. The same ones who have murdered our loved ones before. We watched them murder other people. We watched them terrorize and torture other people. They're coming toward us right now, back with that same energy. And some of you still want to talk. I don't think everything deserves a conversation. I'm going to say that over and over again. Now, I am the type of person I am overly diplomatic. Sometimes, I haven't seen any people saying that lately, but they say, you can talk. Yes, I'm overly diplomatic because y'all be out here doing stupid shit. And I be like, calm down. And maybe if I talk enough and articulate enough, you will. But unfortunately, like these terrorist ass cops, a lot of people don't want to listen to reason. And that's when I think reasonable minds have to understand the time for conversation is over. So let's rewind these damn videos again, sir. You're in a neighborhood where a lady called you for help because somebody put their hands on her damn child. You could have been responding to a homicide, family. This is what I'm saying, is my mind just kind of works differently. So first and foremost, damn, fam, it's a really kind of an easy day at work for you. It sounds like a neighborly dispute that got way the fuck out of hand, because you don't put your hands on anybody, much less anybody's child. I don't give a fuck. Who are you? What type of terrorist-ass war are you trying to start like these cops be out here doing? But instead of recognizing that as a reasonable person, you went in there with reasonable cop logic and you literally asked that damn parent, what was the problem that another adult put their hands on her child? So we already know what time you on. We don't know why you're on that type of time. People were speculating. People have speculated because this was in 2016 in perfect segue. Rest in peace to Miss Jacqueline Craig. She did pass away, another human being, totally unrelated to this incident, but condolences to her family and loved ones as well. And then you escalated that situation by telling that woman, if she continues to be American, i.e. in your words, yell at you or upset you or whatever the hell you said with her verbiage, because you so vagina that words bruise you with your, you know me, I'm good for calling y'all the words that accurately describe who the hell you are. But if she continues to be American, like it's outlined right there in the First Amendment, one of those things you're supposed to be upholding with that bogus ass oath y'all take to come out here and terrorize us. I know the words on the paper and that you verbalize out of your mouth say something else, but once again, know who these cowards are, no matter who they present or are presented as. So if she continue to be American, you're going to do exactly what you did. You terrorize her and them damn kids, family. You put out them damn weapons and pointing them at kids. At times it was a taser, it looked like, but at times it looked like you also put a gun out in this damn neighborhood with all those innocent people, including children out there. You ain't give one single solitary damn, family. So the first time I heard that civil rights activists talk about we need to prompt this chief to fire him, keep going at the chief to fire him, just like that cop could have been responding to a homicide when that whoever put their hands on that woman's child, fam. Never mind, bro. Everything ain't, for no conversation, but one reason why, that escalated real quick, didn't it? What the hell am I talking about? You go from beating up a family who called you for help and pulling guns out on children or whatever military weapons you pulled out, to shooting at American citizens on the highway. Why the hell do I keep saying he was shooting at American citizens? There's a video on my channel where cops in New Mexico literally opened fire with automatic or semi-automatic weapons in a residential neighborhood in the middle of the day. Why am I saying he's shooting at American citizens? I'm pretty sure some of you already get it. This happened on a public roadway, sir. Your ass isn't God, contrary to y'all egotistical ass thinking. Once you fire those bullets from that gun, you literally cannot control where they go. Now, you did shoot that man several times. So when this reporter, this journalist said he is going to be okay, I'm thinking, bitch, you must have been shot or something before. Because I just heard you and them other folks say this cat got shot several times, multiple times. So you have to have been shot or something before. And I get what you're saying, but I just think you could have added a little bit more compassion to that shit, like you would have added if he would have shot that punk ass terrorist. I may or may not edit that out. Depends on how I feel. Lord forgive me, though. Where's the compassion for the human? Where's the compassion for the American? Did he have to have one of these civil service uniforms on or, memorabilia, some kind of insignia for you to speak about him getting shot multiple times with even a hint of compassion? I want to call you a few names right there. I'm going to exhibit a little self-control. But in your mind, he's going to be okay. So back to this cop. You shot this man several times and you were off duty. And that's why I be getting on y'all ass sometimes. I had a video where I was checking the Broward County terrorist. She was beautiful. She was married too, but she was very beautiful. She was very hospitable. She was very kind and she was very polite. But you still a terrorist. I'm sorry. I give you a chance to prove you ain't. But you work for a gang-banging ass organization. And people jumping in the comments talking about, well, she's going home from work. Why don't you leave her alone, man? I don't give no damn. Did you just hear what these cowards said? How many times do I have to show you, or do you need to go and research and find yourself? Cops get the privilege, reward, and authority of being cops around the clock. Government workers as well, most of them, especially cops. They don't get off duty as a damn cop. I guarantee you anything that happens is going to be responded to like they're a damn cop. Therefore, I need to police your ass like you're a cop, if for no other reason than you work for that gang-banging ass organization. I don't get no damn, especially when you walk around in full uniform, man. You literally, y'all niggas out here opening fire on the American public because you having fender benders on public roadways. And I'm supposed to have some type of where do I get that type of sympathy? My sympathy for your punk ass because you took that career is supposed to override my concern for public safety? That should only make sense in y'all mind, man. And some of you on this side of the resistors, you know what I'm saying? I guess now we are the resistant. Need to open your damn eyes. I ain't saying go out here and swing axes at their neck all the damn time. I'm just saying remember who the hell they are. I don't give a damn how polite they come at you or come at anybody else. These motherfuckers is terrorists. You are guilty until proven innocent because I don't give a damn how much you smiling right now and waving when you walk into them damn little schools or y'all have these coming cup coffee with the cops ass y'all be doing. I don't give a damn. Any one of those gangbangers next to you can murder American citizen or torture or violate or brutalize or assault or attack American citizen right now. And instead of arresting their ass, you are going to side with them in the cover up. So why the fuck should I have any sympathy on you to the point where I'll overlook what you have signed up to be a part of? I'm sorry. I don't think I should. And even if I should, God gonna have to awaken me to that because I am not going to. Your ass is too dangerous and violent. And the stuff that you support and conspire with is as well. I don't give a damn how polite, cute, pretty, or whatever you are. Shit don't make no sense to me. All I see is a damn cop until you. And it's going to take a lot of evidence to prove you're not like this. This Negro went from beating up a damn family of females to shooting at American public. How in the hell in anybody's mind is that light? We should have, like this guy said, we should have got this minister society off the street when he did that. Y'all suspended his ass for 10 days, put him back to work. Now he's shooting at the public. Boy, if that is not escalation, I don't know what the hell is. What will it take for y'all to get this criminal in a jail cell instead of roaming out here with military weapons among our loved ones, acting like he's some kind of damn hero? If he die tomorrow, y'all gonna give him some kind of serenade at that parade with all them cop cars and American flags. He's literally out here shooting at Americans. Why the fuck should we celebrate him as an American hero? Calm my ass down. That part is some of what y'all didn't get in them first 4 edits that I did, but it was a little more flagrant. And you know, I gotta be wise and some type of damn sensible. I just wanted us to see, because in one of my last videos, I literally said the cop had the handicapped man with no legs. Homie pulled his leg off and said, damn, family, I ain't got no legs. Why you messing with me? I said, these are the cops that turn into the ones that walk into a young lady's house and shoot her dead because we didn't check them then. And then all of a sudden, this is on my desk. A cop who beat up a family again of females later on, literally opening fire on the American public. And all they do is take his weapons and sit them at a desk until the story goes away. They're going to send them right back out here. And since we don't have a method or means to stop that part of the process, what we can do is what I'm just always encouraging, guys. You don't have to live in fear. You don't have to go out here waging war on these cowards, man. Just know you're a human and you have every right to defend every part of your humanity and your loved ones' humanity and anyone else you may consider vulnerable or innocent reasonably, right? Because your ass ain't God either. You have a right to defend that. And one part of doing that is knowing your rights wherever you reside, right? And another part is just remembering that these cops are not God, no matter how much they try to lord over you and intimidate you into total surrender and fear. They're not. You can stand up for yourself. And that may not always turn out well for you, but I guarantee you, man, you know, just backing down and it's one more American to back down, one more American to back. Now they got all of us back down. Now I think it just needs to be more people resisting. And in the resistance, you know, yes, we have to be willing to talk. Now, sometimes we can't talk our way through things. I've always been able to talk my way through things, praise God. But sometimes words just won't get it, big dog. So if you're going to be, you know, civil activists, sometimes it takes a little more. I'm Trailhand Bill, once again reporting live from South Florida. I think I did better this time in this video, man. Know who these cowards are. Teach your children to know their rights, man. Encourage other people to do so as well. And always remember, you're human. And if you're over here where we at, man, you're American too. So you got a right to take care of that, man. And don't let nobody intrude upon it. Y'all be good. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.